Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are well and healthy. Welcome to NIEBS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School, Morning. Today I am going to take Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the students of class 8 on the topic chapter 30. I'm repeating, today our topic is chapter 30 and our lecture number is also 13, homework number is 10. I'm repeating, our lecture number is 13 and homework number is 10. Now students, please take your textbook. We are going to read from your text. So let's read. Chapter 13, name, Bangladesh and various regional and international associate organizations. The present world consists of 195 countries. All countries are to depend on one another economically, socially, culturally, and even politically. To build up a peaceful world, many regional and international organizations are formed in the world with everyone's cooperation. The regional organizations are working for the countries of a particular region. Some of them are SAARC, ASEAN, European Union, African Union, etc. On the other hand, some organizations are working for international community. They are the United Nations, Non-Alliance Movement, OIC, UNESCO, UNICEF, FAO, UNFPA, NATO, UNDP, WHO, etc. We know about many international organizations in class 6 and 7. In class 8, we will know about many international organizations such as UNICEF, UNESCO, UNDP, FAO, UNFPA, and WHO. Now we'll start from lesson 1, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, called in short UNICEF. UNICEF is a special organization of the UN, that means United Nations. It serves the children of different countries of the world, particularly the developing countries of the world. It works with a view to developing material and children health, nutrition, and prevention of disease, primary health care, primary education, and sanitation, and women development. UNICEF was established in 1946 with a view to providing relief to the children affected during the Second World War. After 1950, it works for the welfare and development of the children of the least development and developing countries of the world. The headquarters of UNICEF is situated in New York of the United States of America. UNICEF won Nobel Prize for Peace in 1965. UNICEF established its office in Dhaka in 1951, but it started working regularly for the development of women and children from 1977. So UNICEF, it means United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. This organization works basically for women and children. It was established in 1946 with a view to providing relief to the children affected during the Second World War, and it was established in Dhaka in 1951, but officially they started working for women and children of Bangladesh in 1977. Lesson 2, United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, in short we say UNESCO. This is a social organization of the United Nations. It stands for the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. For example, it is responsible for the educational, scientific, and cultural activities of the United Nations. It was established in 1946. Its head office is in Paris, the capital city of France. Presently, 195 countries are its members. The main objectives of UNESCO are to ensure peace and security of the world through increasing cooperation in the fields of education, science, culture, and communications. UNESCO has been working with a view to arousing respect for justice, rules of law, and human rights. UNESCO works mainly in 4 areas: education, science, culture, and communications. So basically UNESCO works in 4 areas, and they are education, science, culture, and communication. And it was established in 1946, and the main purpose of this organization is educational, scientific, and cultural organization. Now, Bangladesh joined UNESCO on 27th October 1972. The government of Bangladesh formed the UNESCO Commission in 1973. This organization helps UNESCO to implement their activities in Bangladesh. UNESCO has significant roles in eliminating illiteracy. The organization has a special interest in adult education, science education, communication development, and preserving cultural heritage. 21st February, our Language Mother Day, has been acknowledged as International Mother Language Day owing to the support of UNESCO. So, in the recognition of 21st February, it is called our Language Mother Day, and it was acknowledged by this institution, that means with the help of UNESCO. Besides, UNESCO has extended their help to preserve heritages of the Sundarbans and others as well, such as the 60-dome mosque called Shat Gombuj Masjid in Bagherhat and Paharpur Buntu Bihar in Naga. Lesson 3, United Nations Development Program, in short we say UNDP. UNDP was formed in 1965. It stands for the United Nations Development Program. It implements and monitors worldwide development works of the United Nations. Its headquarters is in New York. The eradicate poverty from the world and to help the developing countries develop are the main purpose of UNDP. This organization mainly works with 6 areas such as establishing democratic government, educating poverty, facing crisis, protecting environment, and preserving energy, information and communication technology, HIV and AIDS. UNDP has been working for the development of Bangladesh since 1972. UNDP helps Bangladesh to eradicate poverty, to develop socio-economic conditions in rural areas, to develop women, to establish good governance and democracy, to develop environment, etc. So all these are related to the work of or purpose of UNDP. Lesson 4, Food and Agricultural Organization, in short we say FAO. FAO stands for the Food and Agricultural Organization. It came into existence in 1945. Now it has 194 member states. Its headquarters is in Rome, the capital city of Italy. The organization has been fighting against poverty around the world. The main objectives of FAO are to ensure food security, agricultural production, and standard life of people by abolishing hunger and malnutrition. Bangladesh is a member state of FAO. It has a branch in Dhaka. FAO has dominant roles in the development of food and agriculture in Bangladesh. Our country is not self-sufficient in food. On the top of that, due to natural disasters, often our crops are damaged, resulting in food crisis. FAO supplies essential guidelines to the government to come out of the problem. Apart from this, FAO extends support in food supply, agricultural development, and emergency situation management. At the same time, the organization extends technical support for small and peripheral farmers who are victims of natural disasters. So, FAO works for our farmer, works for the food for our country. Lesson 5, World Health Organization, in short we say WHO. The elaborated form of WHO is World Health Organization, who works as a coordinating organization for public health in different countries of the world. It started working on 7th April 1948. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. The main objective of the organization is to ensure best health facilities for the people of different parts in the world. Naturally, this organization has major roles in the development of public health in Bangladesh. This organization has remarkable contribution in eliminating infectious diseases from the country and preventing 6 deadly diseases such as measles, diphtheria, tetanus, tuberculosis, polio, and whooping cough of children. Not only that, the organization is also working to get rid of malaria, ensures pure drinking water, improves sewerage system, and reduces child and mother mortality rate, who has notable achievements in controlling cholera and diarrhea. So World Health Organization is mainly working for health department of the world. It also works in Bangladesh. Lesson 6, United Nations Fund for Population Activities, in short UNFPA. The elaborated form of UNFPA is United Nations Fund for Population Activities. UNFPA was founded in 1969. Its headquarters is in New York. More than 140 countries around the world are its members. UNFPA runs its activities through its regional offices in the different parts of the world. The main objective of the organization is to supply necessary consultation and assistance for solving population problems in the developing countries. It helps the developing countries adopt population policy and implement them by providing population information. Bangladesh is an overpopulated country. This overpopulation is a big problem for the country. UNFPA is helping Bangladesh to solve this problem for a long time. It also gives advice and cooperation to Bangladesh to expedite family planning program and women empowerment. With the cooperation of this organization, a new department named Population Sciences has been introduced in Dhaka University. This department teaches many issues on population at home and abroad and brings rich research programs on related matters. So we have learned from lesson 1 to 6 from chapter 13. Now students, I'm giving your homework. You have to do 10 MCQ from chapter 13. I'm repeating, your homework will be 10 MCQ from chapter 13, and don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number with the submission date at the top of the corner of your copy. Students, I hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. Stay well and see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.